What a life she's lived. Talk about a human we could all be grateful for. Perhaps you heard that the incredible Jane Goodall has passed away and lived an absolutely full life. Maybe you've been seeing some of her famous quotes. One of the ones that's been going around is the dangers of apathy. And apathy is, a lack of concern, essentially a lack of interest in, what's going on, and, taking up a cause, taking up something that matters to you. I think what I admired Jane Goodall most for is that she took up a cause and made it her life's work. There's a bit of a epidemic going on of people taking up a cause and making it their month's work, or their whatever the trend of the last few months has been. And that's unfulfilling and unrewarding. And I don't think Jane Goodall would have stood for that. My love for animals has been amplified by my wife, who has been a master of rescuing stray animals where we live. I think over the last 7 years altogether, we might have had 18 cats and at least 6 or 7 dogs. And Jane Goodall talks about her favorite animal actually isn't a chimpanzee because they're too much like human beings. She said her favorite animal is a dog. And dogs are just, what can you say about the love of a dog? Possibly all of our greatest examples of what love looks like. Maybe it's just my own perception, but I have this feeling there's a lot less people I look up to these days than I did when I was younger. I looked up to Muhammad Ali, looked up to Michael Jordan, looked up to a lot of pro athletes. I looked up to musicians, Jane Goodall, people like this. And I think we all need and can really appreciate when we have someone living in a way that sets an example for us. Perhaps today's a good day, or a few minutes today is a good time to ruminate on who you're looking up to and what you value about them, and contemplating the courage and capacity they have had for us to even know who they are, for us to believe in them. I did a live recently talking about how difficult it is for me at times to make this content and to see some of the negative comments, which I'm going to make a habit of this month and not even look. So I apologize for the nice comments if I don't respond to them. I think this month I'm going to do my best to not even look at any comments because I want to focus on my mission and vision. But I think it gets easier to let go of our criticism of others when we are taking up a cause of our own and we understand how difficult it is. And I think it's important to remind ourselves that typically when you attach yourself to a cause that you really believe in, there probably isn't going to be a big cheering squad over the long term. There probably is going to be times when no one's clapping for you. And we want to learn how to do things when no one's clapping for us. That's a lot more valuable than, when we're just following the mob or the trend or whatever's popular.